Hey, thank you everyone for being here today. This is a great honor and a privilege. This is a fun event. Yesterday I got dunked in the dunk tank. It's a lot more fun than that. So, anyway, I'm really glad that you all made a choice to come out and celebrate with us today. I do want to recognize some electeds that are in the audience. First of all, the other 4 commissioners that are here. That's Commissioner Unruh, Commissioner Norton, Commissioner Ranza, Commissioner Peter John. Thank you for being here today and for your role in making this a reality today. Thank you for all you've done. I'd like to recognize also Registered Deeds, Tanya Buckingham and Sedgwick County Clerk, Kelly Arnold, as well as Mayor Longwell, who will be speaking here in just a moment, and Vice Mayor Levonta Williams, and then I see Councilmember James Clendenin. If I missed any electeds in the audience? I don't think I have, but if I have, please let me know. If someone else shows up, that'd be fine. Let's recognize them as well. Once again, my name is Jim Howell. I'm the chairman of the Sedgwick County Commission, which is why I have the distinct privilege to celebrate today and get to speak before you this afternoon. This is a momentous occasion, and this has taken a long time to become a reality. For years, in fact, I think Wes Guyan's going to talk about how many years, but for a very, very long time, this has been a dream of Sedgwick County and the city of Wichita. This building is a result of many years of collaboration by many folks with a dream and a vision to bring this together and make it happen today. This represents to me, and I think hopefully for others as well, this is a partnership with the city of Wichita. We're coming together to create effectiveness and efficiency for the clients that we serve, for the people in this community that need to have an offices that are close by City Hall, as well as offices that are co-located. There's synergy by having them close together, and this is going to provide the best of all circumstances for the people that we serve. So I think this is the right place, the right building, the right time, the right location. I think this is a fantastic thing to celebrate today. Now, there were some challenges along the way. As you know, there was some discussion early on about different buildings and where to locate this and different things that should be put inside this building. One of the things I'd like to point out is that we did make some changes along the way. I'd like to challenge you. Is anybody who started out with a plan and stuck with that plan to the very end? Probably not. We do change things once in a while, and county commissioners did question a few things along the way, and we did make some changes. And so what's in this building today is not what we started with, but I think we ended up with something that's fantastic. We'll talk about that. But along the way, let me just talk about that. To my right, I do have a chart that shows some of the cost differences from what was initially discussed in 2014 and where we are today. And this does take into account extrapolation of expenses planned for the top 3 floors of this building that have not been completed as of yet, but there will be in some time, and the cost for those 3 floors are included in this. But notice roughly a 50% savings in the cost of this building. What was discussed in 2014? Essentially, if you look at the cost in 2014 was about $20.8 million. We actually are going to spend overall with what we've done so far in the top 3 floors, estimated $10.6 million. We have a $10.2 million savings for the taxpayer. This is tremendous. The only way you get this done is by having some smart people with serious challenges to find ways to save money, and we challenged them, and they did a great job. And with that, I would like to recognize Steve Kloss and Tanya Cole for your role that you've played. Thank you for all you've done here. Give them a hand, please. And really, this is a beautiful building. As you walk around and tour the building, I think you'll appreciate what we've done here. It looks like a brand new building. And I know this isn't a brand new building, but it looks brand new. They've given it a tremendous facelift. The carpet looks great. The paint looks great. Even the furniture, by the way, which is not brand new, looks fantastic. And employees have space to spread out a little bit, to have a little more organization, perhaps, a little more space at their office that they can enjoy. And really, this is just a tremendous accomplishment for all that they've done. And again, saving $10 million is just fantastic. I'd like to bring up one more thing. Here in October, I believe, we're going to turn online the dream of electronic document submission to MABCD, which is a tremendous improvement in technology. It's a 21st century way to do things. You can transmit plans from anywhere in Wichita, for that matter, anywhere in the world, to this facility, and it can be reviewed by our staff and approved. And they can work with architects and construction folks wherever they happen to be. This is also convenient for people who have to do business at City Hall, so right across the street, right location at the right time. Last month, commissioners and I voted to formally name this building the Ronald Reagan Building. And I would like at this time to ask Commissioner Carl Peter John if he would be willing to unveil a plaque to commemorate the naming of this building.
Delighted and honored to do so.
This is a one-stop shop now for our community. They can come here and get a lot of business done. And this is an opportunity for us to focus on economic development and grow our community. At this time, I'd like to recognize and invite Mayor Jeff Longwell to the podium, and after him will be Wichita Area Builders Association, West Gallion, to make some comments. Thank you.
Thank you. Certainly a pleasure to be here today. I'm excited about the opportunities that this joint venture is going to bring to the citizens of our region. You know, this building is going to be home to the MAPD, Metropolitan Area Planning Department, MABCD, and WAMPO. And they're all testaments to the power of working together, focusing on regionalism. They're unified in their goal in serving the citizens of Wichita and the residents of Sedgwick County. So many lives are touched by these organizations, and few know their real, true impact. One of the core goals that the City Council has outlined is developing and supporting infrastructure in our community. Add these organizations and their impact to it, it really is going to bring about positive change for our community. The Wichita Area Planning Organization alone serves 22 cities, and all are part of 3 counties in south central Kansas. This joint building will aid us in our quest to have a more cohesive, unified team when serving the citizens of our communities. Our shared success is a win for everyone, most of all those living in our community. We must continue to seize opportunities to work together and focus on focusing our support on shared efforts to grow our communities. By pooling our resources, we are better equipped for our future growth. It's my pleasure to speak alongside passionate community leaders like Chairman Howell and Wes Gallion. I want to thank all of the staff who have had a hand in making this move and this joint venture possible, as well as the citizens who were patient and understanding during the move. I know it wasn't easy. With growth comes growing pains, and I look forward to a renewed energy and efficiency in this crucial venture. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this.
Thank you. I want to thank Chairman Howell and Mayor Longwell for their remarks and their support of this project. I'm Wes Gallion. I'm the president of the Builders Association, and it is my honor to be here today on behalf of our association to participate in today's ribbon-cutting ceremony. It's been just about 25 years since conversations first began regarding the idea and even the possibility and feasibility of consolidating the building codes departments of the city of Wichita and Sedgwick County into a kind of a one-stop shop. As we all know, anytime the word consolidation is mentioned in relation to government entities, those involved both on the government and private side tend to think about and assess what the outcome of a consolidation might look like in comparison to what is already in place as a known quantity. And while I think it's fair to say that most people generally feel one entity doing the same thing in the same general area with the same people can operate more cost effectively and deliver services more efficiently, that's not always the case. However, I will say that given what we know, what we've learned about what the focus of the consolidation of the City of Wichita and Sedgwick County Code Enforcement Department was at the time the effort was started, and what has transpired along the way under the management of Tom Stoltz as Director of MABCD and his oversight and direction that will continue going forward. This consolidation was done right, and it can serve as a model for other government entities in the region who might be giving consideration to doing the same type of thing. You may remember that one of the key things the Wichita City Council and Sedgwick County Commission agreed on very early in discussions they had having to do with the success of the consolidation was the need to find a standalone location in the city that could house the employees of the city and county departments so that a consolidated culture of commitment to providing world-class service delivery could and would become the norm for MABCD and related others that shared their space. The county did take the lead, as Chairman Howell mentioned, in finding a suitable location, which is the building we're standing in today. And that world-class culture of excellence I just mentioned a few seconds ago is being established. There's no doubt that efforts are advanced every day to make that so and maintain it. And we remain dedicated to working with the city and county to ensure that that status quo is perpetuated long into the future. I'd be remiss today if I didn't take a minute to extend our thanks to the leadership provided by both the members of the Sedgwick County Commission and the Wichita City Council and the city and county managers and their staff. It is due to their collective foresight and political will and support that what is happening today has finally become a reality. In the years ahead, I don't think there's any question but what the interests of the building industry along with the public interest will be better served as a result of this consolidation and what's happened. Like you, we are anxious to tour the new building of the MABCD and other departments that have joined them here in making this location their home, and more importantly, our collective one-stop shop. Thank you for the opportunity.
Once again, I want to say thank you to Mayor Longwell and the Wichita City Council for their support and for their partnership and for working with us and building this relationship here in this facility. I want to say thank you once again. I also want to say thank you to Wichita Area Builders Association, Wes Gallion, for the vision he's had for 25 years to bring this to fruition this afternoon. Now, we'd also be remiss if I didn't recognize one more individual, and that is County Manager, Assistant Manager Ron Holt, and I believe he's here in the audience as well. Ron has had to handle the ever-changing. Is he here? I think he's here, isn't he? Well, he's hiding back there in the back, I believe. I feel sorry for Ron Holt because he's had to go with the blows as we continue to change our ideas back and forth. Ron has had a good attitude and a good spirit and has done a tremendous job of keeping us focused to bring this to reality today. I'd also like to recognize, of course, Manager Mike Scholes, because he's also had a role, especially for this last year, when most of this work has happened during the reconstruction process. But Ron Holt especially, because he's been with us for a very long time and has done a tremendous job herding the cats and the turtles. So thank you, Ron Holt. Give him a hand. So finally, I would like to invite everyone who wants to cut the ribbon. I'd like to invite the Wichita City Council and the commissioners, of course. I don't know how many pairs of scissors we have, but maybe Ron will try to be part of that as well. If we can get you all to come up front here, we'd sure love to have a chance to have you cut the ribbon with us. Have you cut the ribbon with us? And then there's going to be some tours after we cut the ribbon. And you're welcome to go around the building and see what we've done here. And so please make that part of your time today. Once again, thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and cut that ribbon now. 3, 2, 1, cut. There we go.